Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Yap O'Clock.
Welcome back to episode 31.
31.
I know.
This is crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room, a rubber room full of rats. The rats made me crazy.
How many episodes have you quoted that?
I don't know.
Like 3 or 4 at least.
Yeah.
I would say.
At least.
At
sure.
least.
Yeah. And what am I drinking? Oh, why? Cherry Bomb Pop Liquid IV, who sent Sam stuff. And if you guys want to send me stuff, go for it.
Exactly. Liquid IV, we love you. Thank you for sending me
you stuff. And possibly me.
Yeah, exactly.
I just recently bought the cotton candy flavor. I've been dying to try that. So
I had the pink one earlier today.
How was it?
It was good. It tasted like pink cotton candy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it did.
I want to go find a place that makes cotton candy around here.
What do you mean?
Like a fair. I want the Monster cotton candy. You know the Monster? It's like the pink monster and he has cotton candy.
What?
He's like a logo.
What?
The pink monster.
I've never seen this pink monster.
Hang on.
Around here? Around Orlando?
No, just like it's the pink monster.
And it's like a place? Is it a franchise?
No, it's like
a brand.
Yeah.
A brand of cotton candy that...
The Monster Bag.
I've literally never seen that in my entire life. Dude.
I want a tattoo of him. That's
my okay.
bestie.
So you're adding that onto your tattoos?
Yeah.
Because we've spoken about tattoos
Look at him.
Before.
He's cotton candy.
Do you want my opinion?
What?
He kind of looks like, Embarrassment from Inside Out 2. He kind of looks like Embarrassment. And he kind of looks like one of the little nerds, but like really big and hairy.
I've never seen Inside Out 2.
Okay, but do you know what Embarrassment looks like?
I think so.
Yeah, he's like the big pink one, but he has like a jacket on.
Yeah.
And he's like embarrassed, so he's like,
I
wasn't
yawning until we started recording.
Oh,
Let's begun.
I don't know if I was yawning before, but I think your yawn is contagious.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
It could be any time of day and we're tired. So.
And I think that's a really beautiful skill.
Yeah, I fully agree.
I think we should put that on our resumes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can yawn anywhere.
Any time of day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yawn central.
It's yawn o'clock.
Whoa. Should we do our co-star?
I think so, yeah. Last time it was like
we were like
halfway.
In the middle and I was like, oh, hey.
Oh, my boyfriend this morning, he was like, ooh, Sam, like maybe you could read me your co-star. And then I went, I'm recording a podcast with Isabella today. I cannot read a co-star.
You cannot know.
I cannot do this. So.
Yeah.
Do you want to read yours? You already have it up.
Sure. Nothing's too deep for you. Do, confidence, taking the high road, oversized blazer.
Okay.
Don't, complacency, rumor mill, subscriptions.
Ooh, okay. Don't subscribe to the rumors. Mm-hmm. Wear your oversized blazer and be confident, girly pop.
Period. Mm-hmm. We have a update.
Ooh, a friend update.
You and Sam will keep the fire burning. Good for advice, knowing what to do with their time, idealistic plans. Look out for jealousy, arguments about style, taking themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
But we never argue about style. We recognize we have different styles, and I think we embrace that.
Exactly, and like you'll come out with.
Look at how we're dressed right now.
Yeah, I'm dressed like a big fromper today, guys.
You're frompalicious.
I am frompalicious. FROMPILICIOUS.
Period.
Frompalicious.
And I'm feeling beachy. BEACHY.
Period.
Do you know that audio where it's like, she is a bitch. BICTH. Wait. B-I. Yeah. She switches it.
I don't know.
BICTH.
I don't know.
Bitch wrong. It's so fun. I'll show you later.
It vaguely sounds familiar.
She is a bitch. BICTH. And she says it with her whole chest, and I love that.
Honestly, I love the confidence.
And then when I quote that, people are like, you spelled bitch wrong. And I go, I know.
Right,
I'm quoting something.
Yeah.
You
So-
heathens. I'm sorry, what's your co-star say?
Oh my gosh, I forgot to read it actually. Okay. Mine says, notice and allow the meanings that are everywhere, even if they seem trivial and inadequate. Do redecorating, permutations, new wave. Don't cherry picking, overstatements, artifice. Okay.
Interesting. Do we have a friend update?
Oh, we do. If Isabella were an ice cream, they would be a SpongeBob popsicle.
That feels offensive.
If I was an ice cream, I would be a Choco Taco.
Those don't exist anymore. You don't like Choco Tacos?
I don't think I've ever had a Choco Taco.
Well, now you can't.
Now I can't. If I were to summon the ice cream man, I would have either Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls or Sonic.
I never liked how
SpongeBob.
those tasted.
Really?
Yeah.
Sometimes Spider-Man too.
I
I
would
never
usually
liked the
get-
bubblegum eyes, but I like
No.
everything else.
I was never allowed to go to the ice cream man in my neighborhood because ours
Stranger
was a weird
danger?
guy. He had like a bob wig.
It was always the same. What?
Yeah, it was the same guy. He always wore a beret, a gray beret, and he had like this brown bob.
What? That's weird.
And my parents didn't like him.
I don't like that.
So I wasn't allowed to ever go to the ice cream guy. And now I just never go to the ice cream. We have one that goes through the neighborhood.
That's true.
Next time, if we're both home, let's go.
Yeah.
Because I have cash now. I usually keep cash on me.
One time when I was younger, I was at my friend's house and we were like 15, 16 maybe. And we were at my friend's house and we heard the ice cream man like in the neighborhood, but he wasn't on her street yet, but we heard him and we ran after him. We were running behind his car and he stopped. And then we walked all the way home.
Nice.
And that was great. And it was like one of my fond memories, just chasing down the ice cream man because we were screaming. Because
You scream for ice cream.
we screamed for ice cream. We scrome.
Me when I'm literally scrumming at the top of my lungs. I was
How would you-
scrumming for you. Didn't hear me?
We scrum.
Yeah.
What would we scrum or we scrum?
I think
what-
we scrum. We scrum. Because when
We
you
scrum.
scream, you scrum. Me when I scrum for ice crumb.
Yes.
Yes,
Exactly. We scrum for ice cream. Anyway,
And beggar. You know the...
I would like to buy. Now.
That was good.
Thank
I
you.
damn beggar.
I've been working on my Steve Martin impression for quite some time.
Which, can I be so safe? Because this is a safe space.
This is a safe space always.
I have the biggest crush on Steve Martin.
In what era? Like
Like when he
Like
was
just
on
ever?
SNL from
Okay.
SNL Three Amigos, Pink Panther era.
Mm.
He's hot.
Okay.
Sorry. And he's always looked the same. He hasn't aged. Like he's
That's
always
true.
looked this. He's always had white hair.
What do they say? Like silver fox?
Yeah,
Steve Martin is your silver fox.
absolutely.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I've always liked him.
So,
And also in terms of hot people from SNL, David Spade.
okay.
He's just short though. That's his biggest problem.
How tall is he?
I don't know.
Didn't he voice Cusco?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he
Cool.
did. Young David Spade would.
Mm,
Would.
Okay. What about young Jimmy Fallon?
No, he's too annoying.
What about Pete Davidson?
So okay,
Oh,
back when he did King of Staten Island,
okay.
I thought he's very attractive in that.
Huh.
But now I don't know anything about him, and he's like getting better. He's like working on himself.
Yeah.
There's nothing more attractive than a man who's working on himself.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
David Spade is 5'7".
Jeez. Okay. What a king.
No, but I always thought that David Spade young was the most like handsomest guy. It just sucks that he's short.
Sorry.
Especially when he was in that movie with what was it? When he,
Which, I don't know. I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I can't.
hold on. David Spade in
I don't
Chris
know.
Farley movie.
I don't know.
Tommy Boy.
I've never seen
It's a great movie. And I also think he's very attractive in that, unfortunately.
Is there a photo of him? Didn't you just exit that out?
No, it's right here.
Okay. Let's see.
Look at him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
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 He's like real young there.
Yeah. Also,
Huh.
I will say, who else? So, young Steve Buscemi as well.
Okay, you've brought him up before. I don't know if you've actually brought him up on the podcast, but you have to me personally.
There's this thing that he was in where he was like in like this business suit.
Okay. And that really got to you?
That really spoke to me.
Wow. Okay.
This version of him.
Let's see. Okay.
I feel your judgment.
Because he looks like somebody that we know. And I'm just going to stop it at that.
Well, now look at this Steve Buscemi.
Okay, that's hot.
Yeah, he's in like a 80s rocker look. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Long hair and guy liner. Yeah. That'll work on me.
Yeah. Add to cart.
Yeah. Add to cart.
Add to cart.
100%.
Now I'm trying to think who that looks like that we know.
I can't say it on the podcast.
You can't say it, but you can.
I can tell you afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you ruin young Steve Buscemi for me, I'll never forgive you.
No, I will. No, that I can't tell you. I will ruin it.
No, I want you to tell me.
No, but you don't like this person.
Well, there's a lot of people I don't like.
I know, but you don't like this person, so I can't ruin him for you. So I'm not.
No, I think it's for the best. Also, I will say, when I was in high school, I had the biggest crush on Post Malone, to the point where my family was concerned.
Really? They were just.
And my boyfriend at the time was jealous of Post Malone.
Of Posty?
A celebrity who would never speak to me was jealous of Post Malone because I thought he was cute.
Yeah.
This was also in college. I lied. It was in high school. But it started in high school, and the crush kept going.
Okay.
Because it's like, yeah, he's cute.
Are there any like celebrity crushes that you had that your family like genuinely wanted you to pursue? Like,
no, did you have one?
Yeah, of course.
Who'd your family want you to go out with?
Oh my God, Michael Clifford from 5 Seconds of Summer. He was my man. I feel like him and I are like twin flame. Like we could be besties in real life.
Yeah.
We're very like random.
Michael Clifford, but only for platonicness.
Exactly. Like he's married and he has a child. I'm basically married.
Yeah.
And he has a child, and I think it's really funny because his child is almost the same age as my niece, and they have almost the exact same name. And he married a woman who has her name is Crystal.
You married a woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. We're wives.
He married a woman named Crystal, and when I was younger, I wanted to change my name to Crystal.
Why?
Because I like that name.
I wanted to change my name to Raven.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Raven. I just think of Raven like from Teen Titans.
Yeah, I wanted to be named Raven or River.
Ooh.
Yeah, those were the names when I was a kid. I genuinely thought about calling myself River.
River the Fox.
Raven. River the Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the lore.
I don't know if I give Raven, though. Yeah, you guys have been here. I don't know if I give Raven. I definitely give River out of the two names.
Yeah, I would say River more. Because Raven, there are two things that I think of. Number one, I think of like Raven, Teen Titans, like dark. But then I also...
Azarath, Zinthos,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then I think of Raven Simone.
Oh.
Like, that's so Raven.
I know That's So Raven.
Yeah.
But like...
That was a good show.
Hi, my name's River. Nice to meet you.
Well, you wouldn't say it like that.
I would.
Hey, what up? My name's River.
Yeah, that's more me.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's River. Nice to meet you.
Hey, I'm River.
Hey, y'all. My name's River. How are you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I think if my name was River, I'd be such a different person.
Yeah.
Like if your name was Crystal, you'd be a different person.
I would
You would have a Jersey accent.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Hi there. My name's Crystal.
That kind of sounded Australian.
That sounded like I was doing a JFK impression.
Okay.
Clone High. You know, nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. You know.
Yeah, I do know.
Hi, my name's Crystal. Yeah, he's here now, though.
That's 100% Australian.
Hi there. My name's Crystal.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's what is that audio? It's like, get off of my sandwich or whatever he says.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Whatever it says. I don't know what it says, but it's something along the lines of that. Okay, that's great. What do your paragraphs say on CoStar?
You're so right. Oh my god, hold on. Please hold my phone locked.
Oh no. Not the phone locking.
So again, I'm having pressure and trouble in everything.
Dang.
Today, the world feels hard to navigate. You find yourself stopping at green lights and getting off on the wrong floor. Pick up a leaf, a flower, or a pebble. Look at it closely. It's telling me to touch grass. Trying to see each detail. You already know what questions to ask, and that's a start. You need to experiment with new routines this month. This is no small feat for a person who has doubts about their own abilities. Don't waste time. We got that yesterday.
Getting up on the wrong floor?
Yeah, getting off on the wrong floor.
What?
Like you find yourself stopping.
Oh, getting off on the wrong floor, like on an elevator.
Yeah.
I thought it was like getting up on the wrong floor. So what floor would you get off on?
Stopping at green lights and getting off on the wrong floor.
Okay.
Your main challenge right now is to sort out your life and become more efficient. Obsessing over other people's lives will destroy you.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Cannot know the tea. What?
Again, I'm having pressure and growth. You seek wisdom and need to decide whether people who lack a sense of humor will hinder or help you. You may question your own ability to accept the truth and constructive criticism. Allow yourself to take a risk.
Okay.
I find that with funny people, I get stuff done faster.
Yeah, because it's the constant banter. It's I feel like it's like the constant energy of like la 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 la. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
It's just like fun that way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's your paragraph say?
Me paragraphs says, today it feels like people are out to get you. You forget about commitments, avoid friends and family, and ignore your own needs. Look for similarities among people instead of differences. You already know the power of friendship, and that's a start. Aw, the power of friendship.
Wow. My gosh. And you guys.
Yeah. We're all besties.
We're all friends here at Yap O'Clock.
This month, your sense of well-being relies on your willingness to seek independence. This is a commendable move for someone who has a habit of overestimating themselves. Act on what comes naturally, being assertive, bold, and fearless. Okay. Your main challenge right now is to overcome your own feelings of inadequacy and take the lead where you would normally follow. Desire by nature is tough to satisfy. It can only be fed. Okay. I have the power of supernatural grace and Riz today.
When is it my turn? You can't keep getting away with this.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Fine, I'll just cry.
CoStar, please give her the power of supernatural grace.
I want to
and
have
Riz.
supernatural grace, please. I miss when I had magnetism. No one's attracted to me like a magnet.
I'm attracted to you like a magnet.
Stop! Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And haters, they're repelled like a magnet.
Ooh.
What y'all know about magnets?
Don't know.
Couldn't tell you. I would like to share with the class that today I made butter.
You did make butter.
Yeah.
And how do you make butter, Isabella?
You just get heavy whipping cream, and then hopefully you have a stand mixer, because I'm not getting a butter churner. In today's society.
Or shaking it.
No.
People do that. No, could not be me.
No, I get my KitchenAid mixer and I just let it go.
Yeah.
And I do it for like 10 minutes. And boom, butter. And then I salt it myself.
Butter.
And I sit there and you see me, you were on the couch. I was like playing with it basically.
Yeah.
And I made butter.
And you get buttermilk from it too.
And then you can make buttermilk pancakes. Yeah. Pretty cool.
And then when I made butter, I used the buttermilk for buttermilk biscuits. And you really liked those.
Yeah. So if you want to take my buttermilk, you can make biscuits.
I thought they were a little dry.
Okay.
I wasn't impressed with my own buttermilk biscuits.
I inhaled them.
I know. I didn't even get the chance to tell you that I made them before you dug into them.
Yeah, well, when things are on the counter, they're free game.
Exactly.
That's the rule of our apartment. If there's something left out over there in our counter space, it means it's for all.
It's for all, unless there's a sticky note on it that says no touchy.
Yeah, that's the only time. Because it's like maybe I'm like leaving in a minute, and it's like, please do not eat.
Yeah.
Or it's like, or right on the fridge and be like, berries in fridge, eat if you want. So
when you were gone and you were like, please eat the pineapple and the chicken dish, and then you put a little heart. When I was done eating the chicken dish, I erased chicken dish. And then when I was done with the pineapple, I erased pineapple. So then it just said, please eat. And then the heart.
Eat.
And then I said, okay, she's reminding me to eat.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I do need that reminder.
Yeah.
And I thought that was beautiful. Because you weren't there for like 3 weeks. And I was missing you.
And that's the kind of the beauty of having roommates is you don't have to worry about wasting food. Because if you're just like, guys, can someone eat this? Like,
Please.
Like, I can't finish it, or this and that, or I'm about to leave for a trip. It's great.
Because we do be traveling.
We do be traveling. We
Yeah.
travel a lot.
We do.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
No, exactly.
We just need to travel together.
I think that should be next on the
Yeah.
agenda, is traveling together.
When the day comes one day when we don't live in the same state, our hangouts should be us going to a random place.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And we'll just pack our microphones.
And then
we'll
do
just-
live podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'll be great.
That'd be really fun, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, hi, guys, we're coming at you live from, where are we? Wichita, Kansas. Because we threw a dart on a map
We're here in the Bavarian town.
of wherever. I want to go to a Bavarian town so bad. It's
Yeah.
been years. It's been years.
We had this conversation. We'll go. I promise you we'll go.
You know where I've been trying to go?
Where?
But this was before COVID. I had planned out going to the Moth Man Festival. This was in
Where?
Point Place, West Virginia.
Ooh, okay.
Because that's where he was discovered. I had plans. I was about to book the plane ticket to go, and then COVID happened.
No.
And I was never able to go. And I have been dying to get back up there.
When does the festival happen?
It's September 20th and 21st.
This year?
Yeah.
Are you planning on going?
Yes.
You already know the dates.
Well, I'm trying to make it happen.
Good.
So, if you guys are going to the Mothman Festival this year, I might be there in attendance.
You might see half of Yap O'Clock there.
Yeah. You don't want to go?
Oh, I'll go.
I'll
You
put
might
you-
see the full Yap O'Clock there.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun.
We strap you to the roof of my car and we just go.
Oh, you're road tripping there?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
cool.
would be the plan, is to drive up there.
Oh, that would be so
That's
fun.
the plan I'm making up in my head that I haven't
Okay.
confirmed with anyone else I'm going with.
Amazing.
And
What happens at this festival?
it's like a whole, it's like an art thing. There's like artists that come out, and there's like food that it's Mothman shaped. They have a Mothman shaped pizza.
How was he like discovered? Like, is there a reenactment?
No, but he was found because a bunch of teens were in a car one night, and they were just like hanging out, probably smoking the ganja, and they saw this figure on like the top of this old building. I think it was like a nuclear building or like a testing plant or something, some old building. I'm like, what's that thing? And then they're like, it was black and it had red eyes and it chased us. And
Why
it
would
let out
Mothman
this
chase him?
screech? Because he's just chilling. Because you know what? If some teen smoking weed bothered me in my driveway, I'd give him a fright too.
Yeah. I'd be like,
Yeah.
and don't come back.
Yeah.
Okay, he's real. Shout out Mothman.
And there's a Mothman statue that's got a PH fat ass.
I've seen this statue,
Yeah.
not in real life, but I've seen
I want
photos
to
and
see it in real life.
videos.
I'm trying to see it in real life.
I've seen that this Mothman statue is.
Mothman has a BBL,
Yeah.
and I'm jealous. I'd like a BBL, Mothman edition.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like you go to the surgeon and you just
I
show
wanna
them the
look like
Mothman
him.
statue.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind
So
of.
I think we should all get the Mothman BBL and then go to the Mothman festival with
Yeah.
the BBL.
Yeah. And
Okay.
show it to him.
Yes.
Yeah. And
I
then we
think
can
he'll
prove he's real.
appreciate it.
Yeah. And then Yap O'Clock will be the ones who discovered Mothman.
Oh my gosh.
And we'd be famous. That'd put us on the map.
Yeah. Okay. This is the new plan, guys. So if any doctors want to sponsor us for a Mothman BBL,
Yeah.
hit us up.
Hit our line.
Okay?
You can find our Gmail.
Yeah, exactly.
It's on our website.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Our definitely very real website.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Okay, so that's exciting. Mothman.
Yeah, so made butter, want to go to see Mothman. I want to go to Bavarian Town so bad, but there's none around us. I also want to go to Dollywood.
Yeah. Dollywood
So.
would be fun. What if you go and Dolly Parton's actually there? Like
Does
she's
she
on her
ever
little.
go to Dollywood?
Yeah, she does. They have like a little parade when she's in town, or like when she
Really?
goes there. Yeah, and you stand on the side. There was just recently a video of like a 7-year-old boy who was really excited to see Dolly, and like she was in this like horse-drawn carriage, and she was like waving at the people, and he went, Dolly! Oh my God! And she was just so happy, and she said, hey! And then she like kept going. And he was just really excited to see Dolly
Can you plan
Parton.
to know when she's there?
I don't know. I think she just makes random visits. But, like, she probably lives there in Tennessee. She has to, right? Like, it feels like very...
Maybe she wakes up, she's like, you know what, I want to go see my friends.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Huh.
Do you see Pope Francis died?
Yeah.
Do you see, he died on Easter?
Easter Monday.
Well, Easter Monday. In terms of dying and being the Pope, what an iconic day to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Pope Francis.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as Catholic churches go.
Yeah, he was very,
guy.
like, accepting of all people.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that's good.
But don't they say they go in threes? So are we about to lose 2 more celebrities?
Ooh. Have any other celebrities died recently?
No.
Dang.
Not that I know of.
So, I don't know.
I hope it's not us, because we're so famous. But then people are talking about that he's going to be reincarnated as Trisha Paytas' baby.
I've seen that.
And that's...
Because who was the second one? Her
the
second...
Queen.
No. The first one was the Queen, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then she had a second baby, didn't she?
Yeah.
Who was that one? That celebrity?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really like Trisha Paytas.
I don't know anything about her other than her story of struggling with drugs and then her come up.
I
Thank God she's not with Jason Nash anymore. I never liked that guy. Even during Vine days, there's something off about him.
He was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really like watch any of her content. Anytime I kind of see her content, I scroll away.
I've never watched any of her videos.
Yeah, no, I've never hit that subscribe button on YouTube. But that's okay. Not everybody is everybody's cup of tea.
That's so true.
And I love that our air conditioning just went on again.
Because we're so cool. Or it's because we're so hot.
Ooh, because shoddy fire burning on the dance floor.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That I meant to sing that when you were reading your co-star earlier because it said something about that. And I was like, oh, my God.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Whatever happened to Sean Kingston?
I don't know. I didn't even know that was his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him. I remember also he did that song with Justin Bieber, and Justin Bieber was like 12.
Which one?
The eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shoddy wanna eeny, meeny, miny, more lover. That's just Bieber.
Yeah, exactly.
Beauty and the Beat came on in my car the other day.
I was just listening to Beauty and a Beat.
And
This morning.
Their music video of them at the water park, because they were like, it was an ad for like a phone, I think, right?
I forget. They always put ad placements, and they always do like the Beats ads or like the Beats pill when that was like a big thing.
Well, because the Beauty and the Beat, that he like was filming on a phone the whole time like this and running around.
It was probably like a...
Also, it's really weird that Nicki Minaj was singing about his dick in that song.
That was
and
really
he's
weird.
Like 16.
Mm-hmm. And then she got to keep an eye out for Selena.
Which is, it's an iconic bar, but when I looked back on it, I went, why did they let her say that?
She was a full adult saying that.
And he was like 16, 17. Mm-hmm. Weird.
But Justin Bieber, like everybody, he was like the it boy.
Yeah, but still, he's a minor.
Well, he's a minor, but people didn't care. Like, it was just weird.
Which is crazy.
They were all up in each other's love lives and being like, oh my God, so who are you with? Dude is 16. Like, everybody was calling him super attractive at 13. And yeah, when I was like, I think he's like a year or two older than me. Mm-hmm. So I was like...
You're the right age.
What, 11? To have a crush on a 13-year-old?
Makes sense.
I was fine. I was like, I had Bieber fever. But, yeah, I did not have One Direction infection.
Yeah.
I had Bieber fever.
I had neither. I had the big time rush.
Oh, yeah.
I had the big time rush. Flush. Big time rush flush.
Okay.
Like,
That's
you know when
totally...
your skin is flushed?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's weird that they were like all up in his love life because he's literally just some kid from Canada who got famous and like befriended Usher. And yeah.
Yeah. So
who knows if we're ever going to know what really happened.
Well, I think that he's messed up now. And people don't have remorse. Because they're like, why is he like that? Why is he acting like this? He's been traumatized his whole life.
Yeah.
Because back then, child actors didn't have the protections they do now.
No, exactly. They took advantage of all of them.
Absolutely. And now they're all adults now,
yeah.
Miley Cyrus coming out and being like, that was fucked up what happened to me. And no one for me.
Yeah, it was just like they just didn't care about them and their well-being.
Kids.
Yeah.
Being like the only safe person there was the older brother character, Spencer's actor.
Jerry Traynor.
Yes.
Shout out to him because he protected them. Like, a lot of these child actors grew up and, like, were so messed up.
Yeah. And then we made fun of them for being messed up.
Yeah. Why?
And for what? I don't know.
And it's like being an adult now and being like, wow, that was really sad. Like, us having the knowledge and, like, the awareness to recognize that those were sad situations and be like, whatever. But also, those were all adults back then, like, pressuring these kids.
Weird.
Like, me being an adult now, I would never do that to a kid. Like, I would never want to talk about their love lives and like, nothing like that. So why were those adults back in the day doing that? It shouldn't have been socially acceptable. Yeah. People should get bullied for that. They should bully the adults.
Bullying these adults now.
Yeah. Because, like, why would you say that?
Because, like, Dan Schneider.
Ugh.
I don't think he gets bullied enough.
I think, yeah. I don't think good things about him, for sure.
I think we should bring back bullying people who are mean.
Yeah.
Let's all gang up on them.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's all gang up on Dan Schneider. Does he do events?
I don't think so. Not especially since, like, that documentary came out. But that's really weird, like, him and the feet thing.
Yeah.
And I distinctly remember, like, at the end credits of, like, some of the shows, it'll be, like, Dan Schneider Productions or whatever, and it was, like, the logo of a foot. And, like, how many people let him get away with that?
Yeah.
That had to go through so many, like, checks and balances and go through so many people. Somebody had to animate that and be like, oh, haha, a foot. Come on. Being in a hot tub with Amanda Bynes. Poor girly.
Weirdo.
Yeah, I feel so bad for, like, those childhood.
I still need to read Jeanette McCurdy's book. I'm glad my mom died. I have it. It's on my desk. It's, like, next in line. I have to get through the book that I haven't started reading yet in order to get to that one.
I have 2 books on my bookshelf that they're started, but they're not really
I don't read books back and forth. I read all of the one book.
I usually do, but I bought this because, okay, I think I've spoken about this before. I really read when I'm on a plane, right? So usually when I'm traveling home or whatever.
When I can't use my phone.
I'll bring a book. But I was traveling home and I had a hardback book, but I had limited space because I only travel with a backpack usually. So I was like, I don't want to bring a hardback book. So I bought a book and I bought a paperback, even though it's really funny. It's like a thicker book, but I started reading that because I didn't have my hardback. But then I got back and I was like, I'm not going to pick up either of these books right now.
Real.
But the hardback book is, I think it's called Funny Story by Emily Henry. And she's coming out with a book like this week or next week. This week. I don't know. But I want to buy her book, but I have to finish this one before I buy the next one because I have all of her books.
Do you want me to buy you that one poetry book written by Gabby Hanna?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Happy birthday. What if I got that for you? What was it called? What?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I did read Bo Burnham's poetry book, Egghead.
He has a poetry book?
Yeah, way back in the day.
Interesting. I didn't know that. I saw him at Magic Kingdom once.
I never saw him.
Okay. He was with his girlfriend.
Who's his girlfriend?
Is it Phoebe Bridgers?
Really?
Somebody like
Hang
that.
on.
Hang on, let me check.
Please hold.
Yeah, he was like really tall. I didn't know that he was him until I saw like the back of him. I was with somebody and I was like, we were walking and then he went, "Oh my God, that's Bo Burnham." And I turned around and I said, "What?" Or maybe he said like, "Oh my God, that's Phoebe Bridgers."
He's dating Lorenz Scarafia.
That's definitely...
Scafaria.
That's,
Film director known for directing Little Women.
Nope, he was dating a singer at that point. Maybe...
They've been dating since 2013.
Since 2013, no. No.
Yes.
No, he was dating Phoebe Bridgers or whoever.
No, he wasn't.
He was dating somebody, a musician. I know that for sure. There was like some scandal.
They've been in a relationship since 2013.
There was some scandal. I can promise you, I'm not making this up.
Oh, they were dating publicly and appeared as a couple in 2014. Or 2024.
Yeah.
So did he break up with her?
Yeah, something like that. Look up Bo Burnham, Phoebe Bridgers. I'm pretty sure it's her. It's that girl. I haven't listened to her band. Because they were... What's that girl band? Boy Girl...
Oh, they dated from 2013 to 2022.
What's that band called?
And then he was dating Phoebe Bridgers.
Boy Genius? Is she in that band?
Phoebe
I don't
Bridgers?
know. Yeah.
Which whenever I spell Phoebe, I spell in my head Phoebe.
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 Maybe. I don't know.
Boy Genius.
Boy
Better
Genius.
Oblivion Community Center.
See, I know things sometimes.
Yes, you do.
I do. I smart.
Does Phoebe Bridgers believe in God? I don't care.
Why is that a Google search? So anyway, now that we've discussed Bo Burnham.
We Googled it a little more. We Googled, as I said yesterday.
Googled.
Yeah, we Googled. I guess they're maybe dating.
Yeah.
Phoebe Bridgers and Scott Burnham.
Yeah. Scott?
Bo Burnham. Sorry, I was singing my dad.
during the little intermission that we had.
I was singing I Want to Be My Dad in 1985. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a catchy tune. What can I say?
Yeah, his father's name's Scott Burnham. Mm-hmm. Fits in the song. Yeah.
So
Bo Burnham and Phoebe Bridgers.
Phoebe.
Phoebe? No, sorry, it's Phoebe. Pronounced Phoebe.
How does Phoebe from Friends say it? She was like, P is in Phoebe, H is in Hebe, E is in Eb, B is in BB, or O is in Aweb. I don't know what she says for O. But yeah, that, I don't know.
You know what? I don't know.
You know what? We don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like by this end, last 20... Do you hear that car? That's crazy. Why do you want your car to be that loud?
Someone's car turned on in the parking lot, and it made me jump because it was like, vroom, and I was like,
because why? Christ. Why? Like...
because why not?
It's annoying. That's why.
Yeah.
I don't like it. If you purposefully make your car really loud, I probably don't like you. I
also don't like you.
Because why? I don't know. Anyway.
Why?
Why? Wheatins. Anyway. Yeah, I remember. Do you guys remember a few episodes ago? Yeah, I said something about raise your and Isabella went, what?
Huh?
And then it showed up on her TikTok feed.
I know about raising my ya.
I got really excited. I was like, oh my god, you know the raise your ya. That was really good. I forgot about her, honestly.
What's she up to?
She's still raising her ya.
Raise your ya. She's bam.
I feel like you haven't hit the mic or at least announced it.
I haven't announced it.
Dang.
I've hit it at least every episode still.
I think that's myself. A good streak to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes that one I can't hide it, so I have to bam.
Yeah, you have to make it a big thing.
I have to make it a bit. One thing about me, I'm gonna make it a bit. One thing about me, I'm finna be in the bit.
Okay. All right, sweetie.
What's she up to?
Raise your ya.
What pit is she in now? Peach pit? Mosh pit?
Could you imagine if she was raising her ya in the mosh pit? Dude.
Raise your ya.
Raise your ya.
That's so funny. I want her to teach. I want her to be a metal coach.
Okay. That's like a skill. Like doing screamo.
Yeah, it's so taxing on your vocal cords if you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Like Brendan Urie.
Oh,
he
wow.
can't sing well anymore. He killed his vocal cords.
Well, I mean, he like... I was going to say something.
He couldn't sing to begin with?
No. I mean, he can sing like high notes. He can do that. Not super well. I mean, he can get up there.
Because I don't think he took care of his voice.
Yeah. I mean, he spent a lot of years singing and doing whatever. But, I mean, he killed his band.
And he's parading around in the dead suit and like just a skin costume of the band still. You're not Panic at the Disco, buddy.
You are just Brendan Urie. And then he's like, actually, Panic at the Disco is done because there was like some controversy around him. And
now he's in hiding.
And now he's in hiding.
He's got, like, kids now.
And he has at least one child. And they only knew that
because of Gerard Way's...
No, was it Pete Wentz? I think
I don't know.
It wasn't Gerard Way.
Someone got a expecting thing. And they saw it on the fridge.
They saw it on the fridge. They zoomed in, and I was like, why are you guys zooming in to somebody's fridge?
Mind
and
your
they were
business.
like, oh my god, that's Brendan Urie.
Yeah,
it's a pregnancy announcement. And I'm like, geez.
Wow.
But like his wife doesn't even post on Instagram anymore. I don't think. Like, she must have her own personal account because
she probably does.
Mm-hmm. Because that's crazy. But yeah, I went to a Panic at the Disco concert once.
I never did.
But it was what was that? It was the album that had High Hopes on it. So it was like later in his career. It wasn't like 9 p.m.
What I wouldn't give to be there for that one live concert. You know what I'm talking about?
That one? What?
The one.
Which
the
one?
Live concert where they're in like they're all sweating. And it's Ryan Ross is there. And he's like, well, I'm afraid that but it's Ryan Ross singing it.
No.
Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about. What I wouldn't give to go back in time and be there for that concert, that live performance.
When did that happen? Was that like early on?
That was early.
Oh.
That was like one of their...
Was that like pretty odd?
I think it was still a fever you can't sweat out. Hold on.
Okay. We're doing research for those who are listening and just hear silence. Isabella's on Google Games mode. Let's see.
I don't want to click on any of these videos.
That's true.
Was I'm Afraid That I during Karma Police cover live. Because if I click on any of these, it's going to send me to a video and it's going to kill my mic. So I don't want to click on anything.
Yeah.
Why wasn't Ryan Ross the lead singer? Yeah, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that. Guys.
Live in Denver in 2005.
2005. Crazy.
Someone says, Ryan Ross singing, quote, well, I'm Afraid That I, live in Denver in 2005, makes me go autistic. What?
It's probably their special subject.
Oh. Then just say that. Anyway.
You know what?
Because it makes it sound like they can turn off that.
Oh.
Anyway. And the fact that it's not on Spotify make me want to cry. Real.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a SoundCloud of just that over and over again for 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it was like a live performance, and they were like dripping. They were sweating like you wouldn't believe. Because they were in Denver in the summer, I think.
Was it like, what? Was it just like a random? Was it?
I'll have to show you the video after this.
Yeah, I would like to see this.
And you guys should Google it.
Yeah, everybody Google it.
Ryan Ross singing Well, I'm Afraid That I in Denver Live 2005.
Denver Live 2005.
Welcome back to Denver Live 2005. I'm your host, Isabella. You know?
And yeah.
And scene. I raised my ya. Mm-hmm. And now The world is mine. Hatsune
We are
Miku.
going to steal the moon.
Bello. What do they say? Bello. Bello.
Bello.
Um.
And something about banana.
Boy. Ha ha ha. Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember they were singing like Chiquita Banana. And that was funny.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
I am speechless. I have nothing else to say.
You can buy that on iTunes right now.
For 99 cents. Shit,
Uh-huh.
it's 99 cents.
99 cents.
I'm gonna pop some. I feel like we've just been doing like vocal stems for the past like hour.
I feel like that's like all of our podcasts. We just like do whatever. But you know, Macklemore, Thrift Shop was good, but I really like Downtown by Macklemore.
Doesn't he have a song about Shark Week, or he has a verse about Shark Week?
In that song?
No, he just has a bar about Shark Week.
Don't know.
Hold on.
I don't know that off the top of my head.
Macklemore
But
Shark Week. Oh, it's in Can't Hold Us.
Oh, great! What Chuck on Chuck we done?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good song too. But whoever the guy is that sings with Macklemore on Downtown, shout out to him. He's a king.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm trying to find Shark Week. The Shark Week verse.
Downtown, you don't want no beef, boy. Da, 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 da. I don't want to sing too much. What if we get copyrighted?
For being too cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
I go hard like I got 808 in my heartbeat. I'm eating at the beat like you gave a little speed to a great white shark on Shark Week Raw. Time to go off. I'm gone. I'm totally killing this song with the way I'm saying it. Deuces goodbye. I got a world to see, and my girl, she want to see Rome. Caesar, make you believer. Nah, I never ever did it for a throne. Anyway.
I think we should have one podcast episode where we
just read this off with
we just
no
read
beat.
lyrics.
Yeah.
It's like you know when artists do those Genius videos and it's so
I'm
awkward.
on Genius, by the way.
That's what reminded me of it. Because I saw the yellow background and it's so awkward when they have to sing a cappella. And then it's like there was one person who they usually sing with auto-tune or something, and they just spoke their lyrics instead of actually singing it.
That's so funny. Well, now maybe I'm the monster that's been here all along. You know. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
I got Gabby Hanna on the brain right now.
Okay.
And you know whose name I just remembered from
Who?
the depth of my brain?
Yeah, in the
Lele
archive.
Pons.
Ooh, okay.
What's she up to now?
She's still making videos.
Oh.
She
Are they
popped
funny?
up.
Are they good? What was her best friend? Maya? Amanda?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But she popped up on my TikTok recently.
Is she?
But she doesn't look like herself now.
What's she look like?
I mean, she got work done.
Oh.
But
Lele. Come on.
girly pop.
Lele.
You
You're
know
beautiful.
what? You
Love
are
yourself.
beautiful. But yeah.
Yeah. I hope one day we get so famous, but then it gets like to Sam and Isabella. Whatever happened to those two?
Oh my God, you just want to disappear off the face of the earth?
Maybe. I want to.
Do you vevigs?
Ven vil you vevigs. Maybe not disappear, but just like. Just chill. We'll still do the podcast.
We'll still do the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, are you like breaking up with me right now?
No, never.
Jeez.
You'd have to kill me.
That's true.
You have to pry this podcast out of my
If
cold,
Isabella-
dead hands.
I'm sorry, that was the gnome.
No.
He's
Oh,
here.
gnome.
Oh, gnome. For some reason, he keeps like moving, and I think it's the wind. If Isabella has one fan, it's me. If Isabella has no fans, I'm dead.
I'm dead.
That's it.
Wow. And that's all she wrote.
And that's all she wrote.
Well, shall we wrap it up?
I think so.
All right.
Let's
well,
wrap up the yap.
Yeah.
Moment of silence for the bad joke.
For the bad jokes we lost along the way. Thank you guys for watching episode 31.
Where's your yap? Okay, I'm
Please
done.
don't yap. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching episode 31 of what podcast, Sam?
Yap.
O'clock.
O'clock podcast. Yeah.
Please release, if you're driving, hands off the wheel and let's applaud Sam.
Practice unsafe driving for a second.
Use your knees.
I'm not tall enough for that.
Oh, well,
Oops.
I'm tall enough for that.
You are. I know you're a tall queen.
Stop it, you.
Never.
Oh my gosh. Well, we will see you guys whenever we see you.
Yeah.
Hopefully you did not get in an automotive accident.
Yeah, please don't do that on
And if
behalf
you
of
did,
the
it wasn't our
Apple
fault because you, at the end of the day, made the choice to let go of the steering wheel.
Clock. Exactly.
Anywho.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys have a great rest of your whatever time it is you're watching this or listening to this or streaming this on any of the streaming services that we are on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for your support, guys.
We love you. We miss you.
Yeah.
We'll see you on episode 32.
32. Bye.